Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm so excited to be filming this video for you guys. Basically, I'm going to be telling you guys about my personal skincare journey, and I'll tell you guys the skin condition that I had for 7 years, how I've healed myself from that skin condition, and basically what I do to help nourish my skin every single day. For those of you who follow my blog and read last week's update already know that we're shooting this video for the second time in 2 weeks because we lost our first footage, but that's okay. That just means that this video is going to be even better. If you'd like to know a bit more about what actually happened to that footage or watch a blooper from the previous one, go ahead and follow my blog. It'll be listed down below. So basically, I'm a spa owner and a believer in minimalism. I feel like less is better, and truth be told, we don't actually need much. I find this belief to be transferable in all aspects of my life, and that includes my skincare routine. However, that wasn't always the case. I was someone who tried many different cleansers, different moisturizers and treatments. I've tried chemical peels in hopes to get rid of skin conditions like my pigmentation or any premature aging or even sunspots, but nothing worked. In fact, all those things just stripped my natural skin. So I found my happy place with oils, and that's what I'm here to share with you guys today. What led me to these changes is actually the best part. I spent 7 years in my early to mid-20s suffering from solar dermatitis. Solar dermatitis, in layman terms, means that my skin was allergic to the sun. Yeah, you heard that right, the sun. So if it was over 20 degrees outside, the skin on my face, my neck, and my arms would instantly just flare up and become really itchy. As time went on, the reactions were spreading as well as progressively taking longer and longer to heal. And before I knew it, it was taking 2 to 3 weeks for my skin to get better. For the first 3 years, no one even knew what it was, and the other half, I was told it was always going to be this way. I'd been to so many different doctors and so many different dermatologists who recommended different steroid creams, antibiotics. I'd basically tried everything. And I remember the very last dermatologist that I met told me that my options were to either avoid the sun forever, which sounds like fun, right? Or wear black long-sleeved UV protected clothing every time I wanted to go outside. So I'll share with you guys a few pictures of my arms and my hands just to give you guys a better idea of exactly what I had. It definitely got worse than this, but this is the best I could do with the pictures because at the time, honestly, I tried to avoid the camera as much as possible, so this is the best you guys are gonna get. So it wasn't until the 7th year that my brother was getting married, and he was having an outdoor wedding in the middle of summer. And did I mention to you guys that I'm Indian? So I was gonna be wearing some heavy clothing. And at this point, I realized my skin was probably just gonna burn off. I had to start looking for alternative options because this wasn't working. I started to change my mindset, and I realized I didn't always have this condition. It was something that I had developed throughout the course of my life. So if I could cause it with my body, then why couldn't I cure it? I remember a wonderful client of mine that had told me about a great Ayurvedic doctor that she knew. For those of you who don't know, Ayurveda means life knowledge or living in tune with nature. At the time, I didn't know too much about Ayurveda, but I had been exposed to it a little bit. So I ended up going to the clinic, and the doctor recommended a topical oil, which was to be applied on all the affected areas, and a turmeric-based mixture that was to be ingested with honey. Tasted terrible at first, but I definitely got used to it. Fast forward 3 months of me doing this diligently, I noticed my tolerance to the sun was actually increasing. I doubted it for a while, just like we do everything else that's good in life, but I tested it out and I couldn't ignore it anymore. At this point, I was intrigued. It took a few months of consistency, but I was starting to heal. And this is something I never thought was possible. The Ayurveda oils helped me tremendously, but there was still a little more healing I had to do in order to heal it completely. It was then that I was introduced to my naturopath doctor. I had never been to a naturopath before, nor did I know what they did, so I didn't really know what to expect, but I had a feeling inside that, maybe like a belief, I guess you could say, that I knew that this was gonna work, and the rest is history. It worked. This summer, I had the first day out in the sun with no reactions. I don't think I can describe to you guys how happy I was. For the first time in a long time, I didn't have to think about how hot it was or what I was gonna wear or how I was gonna avoid the sun. Instead, I could just focus on enjoying the weather. I've seen such a beautiful difference in the way that my skin feels, from the texture to the glow, and not to mention, it's actually reversed my premature aging, especially around the eyes, and I just knew this was something I had to share with all of you guys. I use oils for just about everything now, including cleansing, moisturizing, or if I have any breakouts, I'll use some essential oils, and my skin's never felt or looked better. This method of cleansing can be used for all skin types, all conditions, and all age groups, including acne-prone, fine lines, wrinkles, pigmentations, you name it, it can be used. If anything, it's just gonna help heal your skin faster. So it took a total of 6 visits to the Ayurvedic doctor, 3 to the naturopath doctor, and a lot of TLC, and in about a year, I was able to heal my skin. Now, in order to maintain my skin's natural barrier and to make sure that this never happens to me again, I use only organic oils. I use oils like jojoba oil, olive oil, castor oil, and ghee, which is clarified butter. It's my absolute favorite. And I use them in combination with what's called the oil cleansing method. It's just important to understand that not all oils are made equal and they all have their own purposes. And it's also important to know that they need to be high quality, organic, and cold pressed oils. So through conversing with my clients, I've gotten to know why people have gotten bad experiences and have been thrown off oils. It's just a matter of using the wrong oil or applying it incorrectly. And I'm here to tell you guys that there is an oil that works for you. You'll just have to test it out and find the best one for you. The reason why I ended up developing an allergy to the sun is simple. I was using too many harsh chemicals, too many harsh cleansers, steroid creams, and I had done many different types of chemical peels, and eventually my skin became so sensitive that the sun's rays were just too much to bear. We don't realize this, but most cleansers strip our natural oils, and we end up trying to balance our skin back by applying toners and moisturizers. Logically, does this make sense? I never stopped to think. If you never took away the natural oils, would you need to rebalance anything? Your skin would always be balanced. That's why there's so many different skin conditions, and they've been treated by methods like Ayurveda and naturopathic treatments. And that's what I'm here to tell you guys, just share my information with you. And this is basically what I feel like one of my purposes is, to spread happy, healthy skin. And because I've found what actually nourishes and heals our skin, I want everyone to try it out. In fact, my mom had psoriasis and she's actually been cured as well. She hasn't seen an outburst in over 1.5 years and she's done the exact same methods that I have. I want everyone to start understanding the power of our minds and the nature that surrounds us. I've found that positive thinking and controlling our thoughts through things like meditation and yogic activities is something that is truly a gift we're given as human beings. If you guys would like to know more about what I do on a daily basis to help my mind along with my body, let me know. I'd love to make a video for you guys. For now, let's get right into the oil cleansing method, and here it is. So you know how our skin, all of it, secretes oil? Even if your face feels dry, it still has oil on it. Well, according to chemistry know-how, like dissolves like. So effectively, what you're doing is dissolving and wiping away the oil and the dirt on your faces with a clean and nourishing oil. Skincare and cleansing are things that you shouldn't be stressed about. Instead, we should look forward to it. I myself have a tiny ritual I do for my night cleansing routine. It's almost like a form of meditation for me, and it really helps me get ready for a good night's rest. You will need 1 gentle microfiber cloth, 1 astringent oil, 1 nourishing oil, and you can add essential oils for your specific skin type. You can mix them in ahead of time or at the time of cleansing. And you'll also need about 3 minutes of your day. You want to start by pinning your hair back. It's the last thing you want to be thinking about while you're trying to relax. I usually begin with castor oil. Castor oil is an all-time favorite and a very versatile oil. You want to make sure it's organic, it's cold pressed, hexane free, and not solvent extracted. It does have a thick consistency, but it has astringent properties, which are also known as drying properties. So if you're someone who has oily skin, you can use more castor oil, and if you tend to have drier skin, feel free to use less. The second oil I'll be using is called jojoba oil. It's great for balanced skin and has hydrating qualities. Your nourishing oil is dependent on the skin type and skin condition that you have. You may have to play around with it a little bit and see which oil suits you best, but once you find the right oil, you'll fall in love with your skin. In the description, I'll leave some options of oils that you can try for your different skin types. I'm also going to be adding frankincense and lavender along with a little bit of rosehip seed oil. I use these for pigmentation, for sunspots, and overall anti-aging. Your night routine is definitely the most important time to cleanse, so try not to miss that. If you're wondering how often you can do this, the answer is every day. Typically, I do this for my night routine, and my morning I skip the steam and I just cleanse with the oils. If there's anyone who lives in the GTA and isn't quite sure exactly what oils to use and what to do with their skin, you're more than welcome to make an appointment with me at my spa. You can find all our information on our website or below in the description box. I would love to encourage all of you to try this along with me. Take your time massaging and don't be afraid to apply pressure. Show your skin some love. This is really good for circulation and healing. Our skin is made up of muscles and they could definitely use a workout. I usually start with my eyes and get off all the makeup I have on, working my way down to my cheekbones and massaging all over my face. We use our facial muscles all day long. We talk with them, we smile with them, we chew with them. It's so important to feel relaxed during this process. Really focus your mind on the movement and in the moment. Feel your muscles actually relaxing as you massage them. Once you're done massaging, run your microfiber cloth under hot water. Wring it out and place it over your face. The steam is going to help break down dirty oils and we will replenish them with new healthy ones. Place the cloth over your face and enjoy the warmth. This will really help remove any makeup or excess dirt from your day. You can go ahead and repeat this step 2 to 3 times. And remember, this acts as a makeup remover, a cleanser, and a moisturizer. It's a one-stop shop. Wash your face with just water and pat dry with the microfiber cloth. Once you've done that, you'll be left with this hydrating feeling. Your skin actually won't feel oily. Now you can apply any serums or just a bit more of the nourishing oil to moisturize. I love to use an oil-infused ghee, which is also known as clarified butter, for my face and eyes at the end for some extra hydration and anti-aging. Hope you guys enjoyed! I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'm going to try my best to respond to everybody that I possibly can. Otherwise, leave a thumbs up and click subscribe and share the video if you feel like it'll help someone. I hope you enjoy. Take care, guys. Bye!